That boy Slim.
What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Bomo back at it again with another reaction video. Today we're about to be reacting to Detroit's gang war, Cash Gang versus Band Gang. I never been to Detroit, so I can't tell you nothing about Detroit really. I heard that it is pretty hectic out there, so like, you know what I'm saying, I would expect something like this from Detroit. I don't know. I heard different parts is different type of on different type of times. I don't know. But yeah, this video just came out today, so you know, had to react to it. Saw it on the Explore page. But yeah, how you guys doing, man? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing, man? Y'all doing solid, straight? For sure. That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by once again. You know what I'm saying? I could say that. And yeah. Off the rip, you might as well just share this to your girlfriend or your mom or your auntie or your cousin, female cousin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or your friend. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and do that for me right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, or you just share it to, you know, your homies and stuff like that. Even the homies, you know what I'm saying? But not more homies than females. All right, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to the reaction though. Hold on, what's going on? It's like it's clipping up. Let me make sure I'm good in headphones.
Detroit has always been one of the wildest cities in the country, but now, with new hot rappers popping off in the area, fans are learning about the war going on in the city between Cash Gang and Band Gang. Let's take a closer look at one of the craziest beefs going down in the D. Band Gang is a crew of rappers who grew up together on the blocks of Strathmore and Mark Twain on the west side of Detroit. They're not a huge group, but they're known for being scammers and putting in work in the streets. There are 6 members of the Band Gang in total: Band Gang Lonnie, Maso, Javar, Biggs, Paid Will, and Jizzle P. They're known for tracks like Band Gang or No Gang and First 48. Band Gang is also affiliated with another group in Detroit called Shred Gang because they grew up in the same area.
They got a gang after every word, huh? Nah, it's playing. That's probably just how they move. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, nipping them. But
and both had the same ops. In Detroit called Shred Gang because they grew up in the same area and both had the same ops. But they are 2 separate groups who happen to rock with each other and often collab on music. They both beef with Cash Gang.
So they rock with each other because they got the same, you know, federally, same opposition. That's just like, you know, say me and my neighbor, we don't even know each other like that, but we know we have the same, or me and my neighbor, we hate this one dude because he keep coming around trying to stomp at everything else. That's just like that, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know my neighbor like that, but we both hate that nigga because he gonna keep coming around doing the same stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who's also known as FWC, a crew that has beef with basically the entire city, including 700, 9000, Block Boys, and of course, Band Gang. The most well-known member of Cash Gang is FWC Big Key, who has earned
them niggas is hated by every gang in Detroit. That's tough.
himself the
I'm trying to see how they keep afloat.
nickname Big Op for being one of the most hated dudes in the city. Other members of Cash Gang include Cash Gang Lil Head, FWC Lick, Moore, Mike, and Sticks. Although the 2 crews were never cool,
That nigga big as hell. Hold on, I just now realizing
the city.
that nigga taller than a damn refrigerator.
Course, Band Gang, the most well-known member of Cash.
Look, that nigga was tall as hell. That nigga at least like 6'4". Nigga, that nigga tall as hell.
Is FWC Big Key.
I can see why when it comes to this nigga, they for sure. That nigga tall as hell.
Who's earned himself the nickname Big Op for being one of the most hated dudes in the city. Other members of Cash Gang include Cash Gang Lil Head, FWC Lick, Moore, Mike, and Sticks. Although the two
That
crews
man towering over everybody. Towering over everybody in this video. That's tough. Imagine, nigga, if that nigga get a hold of you, you're done. That nigga slamming you in your head. He's slamming on you. He's slamming on you. He's slamming you on your head. That's what he's gonna do.
Never cool, they weren't always at war. But as both groups grew a name for themselves in the streets and in the industry, a tension built that would lead to an all-out war. The incident that pushed the...
So, off of clout, they wanted, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to be the better, the more tougher gang, I'm assuming.
Beef between these two rival crews, past the point of no return, was the killing of well-known Detroit rapper named Dex Osama. Dex was one of the most feared savages in Detroit at the time he was killed. He was not part of either Cash Gang or BANDGANG, but was affiliated with another group called Chopper Boys. He was one of the hottest up-and-coming rappers from Detroit in the early 2010s. His career really started to take off around 2013 and earned him a deal with Meek Mill's Dream Chasers label.
Oh, that's tight. That man got him a little... Nah, but it's crazy that he almost got signed by Meek Mill. That would have been tight. Like, just to, you know, see what that man rocking with. I mean, I never heard the dude, but maybe I could listen to some of his music. Yeah, that would be dope, like, just to see that, you know, that Meek Mill has somebody else under his belt that's actually, you know, that's pretty much up there with him right now. But you want to be known, but you don't want to be known, like a gang member / rapper, like how he was, because he was a rapper, so he was known. But then you don't want to be known because you're a felon and you have other stuff under your belt and you dealing with the gang and stuff like that. But like, he was known in the streets and just as a rapper. That's a big target. That's tough.
Many thought he'd be the next rapper from the D to blow up on the mainstream level and put the city back on the map. But Dex wasn't known just for his music. He was also famous in Detroit for the work he put in on the streets. And when your name gets that big, you're bound to make a few enemies along the way. Dex ended up getting into it with BANDGANG after dissing one of their fallen brothers, BANDGANG Dada, aka Two Dots, who was killed in an alley back in 2015. Dada got into a fight with a man named Denzel Talbert, who ended up gunning him down. A rapper from Shred Gang named Shred Gang Moan broke down what happened to Dada in an interview with DJ Small's Eyes.
How did he pass away? He got killed. He got shot.
He says that they were chilling on the block and one of their homies pulled up and asked if anyone wanted to go downtown. Moan says that he had a bad feeling about it, but they all went anyway.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have like a bad feeling in your gut, bro, it's good just to go ahead and just announce that. Like, I don't really feel too smooth about this idea. Like, I don't think this is a smart move. Like, I feel like that's better just saying like that because, nigga, yeah, all this could have been avoided. But you know, I mean, you know, rest in peace to dude though. But I mean, yeah, that's why, like, people I hang around with, like, I make sure, like, if I feel like it's not a good move or something like that, or you gotta just make sure you check them, like, nigga, I don't think that's a smart thing to do. Like, even just, like, with me, like, say if I make a bad decision, like, I want people to tell me, like, oh, no, I don't think that's, like, a smart decision, because then at the end of the day, you could learn from that choice making that you made, and, you know, you just learn how to just, you know what I'm saying, think smarter and stuff like that, or either just, you know, so you won't get into trouble or like, you know, but yeah.
Cause I felt it. I'm like, no, we ain't going, but we end up still going. So that's the only regret I really got. Besides that, I'm live with the punches.
They ended up crossing paths with Denzel Talbert and his crew and got into a fight. It's not clear what the fight was over, but the word on the streets is that Dada tried to snatch Talbert's Cartier buffs.
And that's another thing too. I forgot to say. Yeah, I don't like sitting in the car like too late at night because then it's just like things are just bound to happen. Like it not sitting in the car late at night, but just obviously like keeping track of time and stuff like that. Like things more than likely is gonna happen at a later time. Like nigga, I don't even like sitting in the car that late. I don't even like being out late like that. Just personally, like. I feel like just everything's just bad happen after a certain time. I feel like there's no reason to even be out at a certain time.
Talbert ran him down and killed him. Others say it was the other way around, but either way, 2 Bang Gang members ended up getting shot, including Dada, who was killed.
Damn.
Dada was one of the founding members of Bang Gang and a beloved member of the group. They mentioned Dada in many of their songs, like Dada's Winning by Bang Gang Paid Will. Dex Osama had already been beefing with Bang Gang and Shred Gang, and it's rumored that they had been in a shootout where his AK was shot out of his hand. After
Damn.
Dada was killed, Dex started using his death as a way to seek revenge on his ops by dissing their dead homie. Dex would drop a track.
But then see, like, after you start dissing the dead, then that's when, you know, I said it started turning back on you. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, now none of your people getting smoked, then you gonna be hot because they getting smoked. Now you wanna go smoke them. Now it's just gonna keep going back and forth. That's how it started. That's how it's never gonna end. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it.
Called Jack Boy featuring Rocane, where he spits the bar, right around town, one chopper. 2 Glocks hit him in his head, call him 2 dots.
Man, straight hitting greasy. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to come back from. That's tough.
Disrespect of Dada didn't sit right with Bang Gang, and it quickly escalated the beef between them. Bang Gang and Shred Gang would start dissing Dex in their own music and on social media. Then, on September 7, 2015, Dex Osama was shot and killed outside the Crazy Horse strip club in Detroit.
2 people have been.
See, got killed. That's tough. It's crazy, man. Like, I was saying we need to chill out with our words, man. Just like I was saying on the other video, we got to chill out with our words and how we react and stuff like that. Because then, you know, but, hey, that's tough.
Been shot, one of them fatally outside the Crazy Horse strip club. We are told that this started as an argument over a woman.
Dex's girl was a dancer there,
It was a setup.
and he had gone to see her. He got
They knew exactly that his girl worked there, and they was like, nigga, let's go ahead and chill right here, because nigga gonna pop up, and we gonna get him right then and there. They for sure knew where he be at every time. That's why you, nigga, especially in that life, you can't be around the same area too often, because then that's when it's gonna be easy to find you.
into an argument with some other dudes who were trying to dance with her, and the situation escalated into gunfire. Dex would be shot and stumble to a gas station to call for help, but the ambulance didn't arrive in time, and he would later die in the hospital. The shooting was caught on surveillance, and the video shows Dex firing a shot off into the air before the fight broke out. The 2 men who were arrested for killing Dex Osama, Otis Davis and Dietrich Odoms, were allegedly affiliated with Cash Gang and Shred Gang.
See, I told you it was a setup, man.
Although Dex had his own crew, Chopper Boys, he was cool with FW,
That nigga looked like he didn't know where he was at.
Cash Gang and Shred
Like he was just
Gang.
hot.
Although
Look,
Dex
this nigga right here. This nigga's just looking at him like.
had his own
"You
crew,
almost done?"
Chopper Boys, he was cool with
Ah,
FWC Big
that's
Key from
tough.
Cash Gang. The murder of Dex Osama was what started the war that still continues to this day. It made it worse after members of Bang Gang continued to diss Dex on tracks after he was murdered. So Big Key felt like he had to defend his dead homie. The 2 gangs started going at it both on social media and in the music. But in 2019, Key went through some legal problems after he was found guilty of 2 counts of forgery and possession of criminal tools.
Dang, that man got caught right before, like, he was about to go do the actual time. That's tough. That's crazy. Like, imagine, like, you really about to go do it. Like, you like, man, we about to go ride or something like that. And all of a sudden, you be like, oh, you get stopped by the boys. I'll be hot.
He ended up avoiding jail time and got sentenced to 4 years of probation. But before he could get back into the war, he would end up catching another charge later that same year for felony fraud. Somehow,
Wow.
he escaped
So the joint just keep getting pushed back. The planned date keep getting pushed back.
jail time again and posted bond the next day. But just as Cash Gang was celebrating their leader being back home on the streets, Bang Gang would be mourning the loss of another one of their most respected members, Jizzle P.
Aaron Mays, better known as Jizzle P, was shot and killed last night while sitting in a car on Detroit's west side.
See, he's sitting in the car, man. Just tell you after a certain time, man. You just gotta.
On September
go inside.
23rd, 2020, Jizzle P would be brutally murdered right in front of his own mom. Jizzle P and another dude were sitting in a Chrysler 300 on Fielding Street when the shooter sprayed the car with bullets. The car was parked in the driveway of Jizzle P's mom's house, and she witnessed the whole thing. But she says that the killer let off so many shots that the sparks blinded her from seeing who did it.
Yikes! That means that man was really just spraying all in the car. That's tough, but he got killed in front of his mom. Wow. Sad to hear that, man. That's crazy. Like, imagine, like, you really, your son, like, you over there about to go talk to him, and all of a sudden you just see, like, some dude roll up and just, it don't have to be your son, just like your own family member. Like, just imagine, like, somebody walking up on him, spraying up on him, and then, like, getting up out of there. Like, them not seeing you walking up, but then they end up going. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's crazy. Man, that man look young, too. That's tough. All these niggas look young. Like, I wonder how old are all of them, like.
5-year-old Aaron Mays was sitting in a car, the two of them cracking jokes, when someone ran up, firing so many shots at Mays. His mother says she couldn't see the suspect's face. There was so much muzzle flash from the gun.
She would go on the news.
Muzzle flash from the gun. Why you say it like that? But yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's tough.
To mourn the death of her son, and BANDGANG without a secret revenge on whoever took their homie from him. But CASHGANG didn't have much respect for the death of one of their ops, and pretty soon after the news broke, they would be on social media dissing the dead rapper.
See, that's what I'm saying. But then when you guys put it on social media, that's what I'm saying, it gets tied into it with the cops and everything else. That's probably how the other nigga got caught up in the other stuff. Because look, y'all posting all these videos, and that's just crazy. Like, and then posting up, not rest in peace, but like just trying to diss the other squad. And then, like, them going back and forth, and then them shooting each other, and then it's just giving the cops, like, you know, easy access. Like, it's crazy.
Big Key was the first to start the wild disrespect, laughing at Jizzle P's death on Insta Live, saying that he was getting an AR to smoke more ops.
What you talking about? Yeah, you wrong. Man, I'm finna go pick up my motherfucking AR. I done got too many death threats.
See what I'm saying? Well, he said that. Like, you letting the police know you about to go get a gun. Like, they like, okay, for sure. They gonna be sitting right outside the gun store like, oh, for real? Out the gun store, right outside of where he about to go get the gun. Oh, for real? You about to get a gun, huh? All right, for sure. Jail time. On your head. On your head top. That's tough.
The rest of CASHGANG will follow his lead and clown the rapper on social media and take credit for the murder. It must have been a planned hit against BANDGANG because
and he took credit of the murder. Wow.
Javar later revealed that he got shot on the same day at the same time as Jizzle P in a different location, but survived.
You know, that shit was really crazy because we got shot on the same day, like at the same.
I told you it was a setup. That nigga got shot too. That's supposed to be his boy. It's a setup. They had some niggas follow him, and then the other niggas go for him. It's tough.
Same time.
So he was in the hospital recovering when he got the news that his homie had been killed. If that wasn't bad enough, while they were still recovering from the loss of Jizzle P, the group would lose another member, BANDGANG Paid Will. In late 2020, police responded to several shots being fired in the area of Grandmont in West Chicago. They would enter one of the homes in the area and find BANDGANG Paid Will dead from a headshot after what appeared to be some kind of shootout. His death came just a few months after Jizzle P was murdered, which meant back-to-back losses for BANDGANG. Although not
BANDGANG losing too many people, man. It's tough. It's crazy. Didn't they only have like 6 members or something like that? That's tough.
widely reported by official media outlets, members of the group would take to Twitter and IG to report the loss of their homie. They also lost a lesser-known member named BANDGANG Lenny Skinny around the same time because both Javar and Lonnie shouted him out in RIP tweets. So the group was losing members left and right, all within a few months. If that wasn't bad enough, their ops would continue to taunt them on social media by clowning their dead homies any chance they could get.
That nigga said CASHGANG got 6 bodies this week. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And it's like, everybody's just praising it too. Like, I mean, yeah, that's tough. Like, people laughing and stuff like that. That's crazy. Like, just laugh about death. But yeah, I mean, you know, I understand, like, they going through their situation and stuff like that. And, you know, the beef and everything, so.
Bro, chill out, bro. Y'all niggas right. This tripping.
But all the violence would attract the attention of police, and in early March 2021, Big Key would have his house raided by the feds.
See?
The FBI obtained a warrant to raid his apartment from a judge in Detroit.
Wow.
Under the suspicion that he had guns and ammo stored there, which would be a violation of his parole. Big Key and his girl were at home when the feds showed up, and the search uncovered a Taurus G3 9mm
I know they came in the middle of the night and make sure that man was asleep.
pistol and a necklace that said Big Key. The feds were able to use the necklace.
See, that's what I'm saying. He had a pistol in the house, but I'm saying, like, you're letting them know that you have a gun because you're saying, bro, yeah, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go get me one, bro, all up on the live. So it's like, obviously, they're gonna be like, okay, that brings suspicion, like, what the heck? Like, yeah, let me go ahead and see what this nigga on.
To connect the rapper to his IG account, where he could be seen rocking a chain and sharing all kinds of incriminating evidence of the various crimes he was involved
That
in.
nigga holding a pillow up. That's coming.
It seems like this time, Key was finally caught, although they gave him bail, which he quickly posted. And
That man is beating the system every time. That's crazy. That man is beating the system. That man went to jail like 3 times. They still let him out. Yes, sir.
turning this in ops and continuing his many beefs. Key would get into it with BANDGANG Javar on IG, and CASHGANG Lick would end up dropping a diss track called Wet Jumper, where he dissed all the dead members of BANDGANG. The beef would get even more serious after BANDGANG would almost lose another one of his founding members, BANDGANG Lonnie, who was shot in the head but survived. He would post pics on social media of himself in the hospital, flexing tons of cash, showing ops that he wasn't scared of their assassination attempt. This would lead to even more beef online after CASHGANG Lick and Lil
Man, that's what I'm saying. All it takes is them to go to the hospital and just. That's how easy it is. Like, it's crazy.
Head would take the bait and start
with helmets or
dissing
something.
Lonnie under his post. This brought up some old photos that revealed Lick was once part of BANDGANG, but switched sides and started beefing with his former friends. If this is true, it would be a bad look for CASHGANG, but it's possible that the photo is just a troll and could be photoshopped. Either way, it doesn't seem like the beef between these two crews will be dying down anytime soon. BANDGANG has lost most of its founding members, and Big Key will likely have to face charges for getting caught with the weapon while on probation. It seems like this is just another tragic story of 2 rap crews who won't stop beefing until everyone is either dead or in jail. But once blood has been shed and dead homies have been disrespected, it's only a matter of time before someone gets revenge. If you thought this video was crazy, be sure to check out our channel for more. From rappers ready for ops at shows to rappers that
Yeah, but there y'all have it, man. That's crazy. Like, well, hey, man, we need to start, coming together, man. As black people, man, we need to start coming together, like, instead of, like, tearing each other down, man. I feel like it's too much of that right now, man. I feel like it's too many, it's too much hatred, man, in this world and stuff like that. I feel like we should all just come together and just be like, come as one again, man. I'm tired of seeing stuff like this. Everybody shooting each other and stuff like that, and gangs going against each other and doing, this, that, and this. You know what I'm saying? But everybody gonna live their life how they want to live it though. So, but there y'all have it, man. Hope you guys like that video. Have a good day. Stay safe out there, and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.